This video podcast is brought to you by McCarter Online.
Well, Saturday Night Live? Well, when it started, it's a wonderful show. It's just a wonderful show. I love it. It's a touching, where we come out. I was just living on a 50-foot boat when they called me one day, some cat from NBC, and I thought, what's the harm, I went to see the producer, Lauren Michaels. He was staying at the Plaza. Nice young man at that time. He was very nice, didn't want to see any work. Said, come out to the comedy club. So we went out to the comedy clubs that night, and some big guy came up and said, are they hired yet? No one had ever talked about hiring exactly. And that was Dick Ebersol, as it turned out, head of NBC Sports at the moment, Anyway, who had something to do in the producing of the first few shows. So, and then the next day we walked down and picked an office, and I'm hired, and everyone thought it would go on. It was a big empty space, a famous studio. Studio 8H was a radio studio. In fact, I think NBC's last live television show, Mr. Peepers, I think it was called, came out of 8H, and that was the end of what we think of as the golden years of television. I don't know. It's a harmless show. It was supposed to be canceled after 6 shows, and it went on for 33 years. And the ratings are high now because of the all the political nonsense going on in our country. You can't make some of this stuff up, so it's good for the ratings. We've had all the candidates on, they're kind of fun. So I don't know. It's a harmless little show. It gets me to New York. We do 20 new shows a year these days, and I don't know. It's a harmless adventure. It's nice. We put all the stagehands kids through college. We're all getting older. The announcer Don Pardo just turned 90. He lives, the producer won't let us quit, you see. We can't seem to get away. We have to keep working, When Don turned 90, this is a high. The bar has been set pretty high now, how long we have to go on doing Saturday Night Live. So, anyway, I don't know what to say about it. It's kind of, it's good for me working here because I often can, if I'm doing a show here, I can take the train out from New York and get on the Dinky or whatever it's called, the one little train that takes you right to the theater here. So I can usually come in the morning early and be back by the time we go on camera, in the afternoon. So it's nice.
This podcast has been brought to you by McCarter Theatre in Princeton, New Jersey. For tickets, call 609-258-ARTS or visit www.mccarter.org.